Hello everyone, welcome to UniVoyage. I am Ambaj Rai and today we'll be continuing time and work from the last session. In this session, we'll be covering pipes and cisterns. But before we we'll be doing a small topic, the man-women part. So let's see a question so we could understand it clearly. Question 1. If 12 men or 20 women can do a work in 54 days, then in how many days can 9 men and 12 women together do the work? So here we can see that the work that is being done in 54 days can be either done by 12 men or 20 women. So we'll be equating 12 men to 20 women. That is, wait, just a minute. Given that 12 men is equal to 20 women, so we'll get that 3 men equate to 5 women. So now in the question, we are asked to calculate the time that would be taken by 9 men and 12 women. So by replacing women with men, we get 15 men plus 12 women, that is 27 women. Now we know that 20 women can do the work in 54 days. So how much time would be taken by 27 women? That would be 20 into 54 by 27 equal to 40 days. Now these kind of questions can also be asked in a little bit different manner. Like they could ask like 12 men and 8 kids can do the work. Similarly, 20 women plus 6 kids can do the work, like something like that. So next, let's move on to the next question. 5 men and 9 women can do a work in 10 days. 6 men and 12 women can do the same work in 8 days. In how many days 3 men and 3 women can do the work? So as I was talking in the last question, this is like that question, like we have 5 men and 9 women and they are doing the same work in 10 days. That is being done by 6 men and 12 women in 8 days. So the total work is consistent. So we'll equate 5m, that is men, and w, that is women. 5m plus 9 women into 10 would be equal to 6m plus 12w into 8. So after solving this, we'll get that 1 man equal to 3 women. So in how many days 3 women in 3 women can do the work? So we'll first take out the 5 men plus 9 women part. That would be 5 men plus 3 men. That would be 8 men. So we get that 8 men can do the work in 10 days. Now we know that 1 man equal to 3 women. So 3 men plus 3 women equal to 3 men plus 1 man. That is 4 men. So now we essentially have to calculate how much time 4 men would take to do the work. So 4 men would do the work in 10 into 8 by 4, that is 20 days. I think it's fairly simple. And this is one of the topics in time and work that is a short score for you if you just practice it thoroughly. And these are some of the simplest questions that you can get in this chapter. So now let's move on to the pipes and cisterns part. And the question is, two pipes can fill a tank in 15 minutes and 25 minutes respectively. Both pipes are open together. How much time will the tank be filled in? So we are starting with a fairly simple question. I would like to ask you to pause the video and try it first yourself and then see the solution. So now let's see the solution. In 1 minute, part of the tank filled is 1 by 15 plus 1 by 25. As we discussed in the last video, the rate is 1 by 15 for first pipe and 1 by 25 for second pipe. That is per minute. So the total rate of work that they would do in 1 minute combined would be 8 by 75. So if they do 8 parts of work out of the total 75 in 1 minute, then they would take 75 by 8 to do the total work. And that is our answer. So now let's move on to the next question. Two pipes can fill a tank in 15 minutes and 25 minutes respectively. Both pipes are open together, and after some time, the first pipe is closed and the tank is filled in a total of 15 minutes. For how many minutes is the first pipe open? So this is similar to the last question, but here we have that both pipe didn't work together for the whole period, but the first pipe was stopped in between. So let's see what the solution is. The second pipe is open for 15 minutes as it's given in the question. The first pipe was closed, not the second one. So the second pipe worked for the whole of 15 minutes. So the part of tank filled by the second pipe would be 15 by 25. That is in 1 minute, the second pipe has a rate of 1 by 25. So in 15 minutes, it would be 15 by 25. So it would be 3 by 5 after simplification. So 1 minus 3 by 5 equal to 2 by 5. That would be the part that would be filled by first pipe, because the second pipe that worked for whole of 15 minutes has already filled the 3 by 5 part. So now we have to take the time that the first pipe took to fill the 2 by 5 part, and that would be our answer. So the first pipe can fill 2 by 5 tank in 2 by 5 into 15. because the first pipe can fill the full tank in 15 minutes. So the 2 by 5 of the full tank would be 2 by 5 into 15, that is 6 minutes. So our answer is 6 minutes. Now let's move on to the next question. Pipe A can fill a tank in 8 hours and pipe B can empty the full tank in 15 hours. If both the pipes are open together, in how much time will the tank become full? So we see here we don't have both the pipes filling the tank, but one is an emptying pipe. So we'll do just like we'll take the rate as negative for this one and add those two. So the part of tank filled by pipe A in 1 hour is 1 by 8, by B is 1 by 15. And when both pipes are open, we'll get 1 by 8 minus 1 by 15. This is 1 by 8 plus minus of 1 by 15. So we'll get 15 minus 8 by 120, that is 7 by 20. So in an hour, both the pipes combined would fill 7 by 120 of the tank. That is, the first pipe is filling and the second pipe is emptying. And because the first pipe has a smaller rate, like it's faster in filling the tank than the emptying pipe. So we have a what to say like we have a positive value for the total sum. So the tank will become full in 120 by 7 hours, just like we discussed in the previous questions. Like the 7 part out of total 120 have been filled in 1 hour. So the total part that would be filled would be in 120 by 7 hours. Next question. Two pipes can fill a tank in 18 minutes and 27 minutes individually. A third pipe can empty the full tank in 6 minutes. All the three pipes are opened when the tank was two-thirds full. In how many minutes will the tank become empty? So here we see the third pipe is much more faster than the filling pipes. So we'll take 1 by 6 part emptied in 1 minute when the all pipes are opened is 1 by 6 minus of 1 by 18 plus 1 by 27, because the first two pipes are filling pipes, so they would get added and they would be subtracted from the emptying pipe because it is much more faster than those two. So the calculation after simplification would be 2 by 27. So two-thirds of the tank will be emptied in 27 by 2 into 22 by 3. This is because two parts out of 27 have been emptied in 1 minute. So the total tank that would be emptied would be 27 by 2 minutes, sorry. So we have to empty only 2 by 3 of the tank. So we'll multiply that by 27 by 2 and get the answer as 9 minutes. I hope this is clear. And if it is not, you can ask on our Telegram group, the link for which is in the description below. Let's move on to the next question. Pipes X and Y can fill a tank in 12 minutes and 18 minutes respectively. Pipe Z can empty it in 24 minutes. All the pipes were opened simultaneously. After 1 minute, Z was closed. The tank would have been filled in how many minutes? So here we see the emptying pipe is slower than the filling pipe. So we'll take uh, this information I have already discussed with you. So part of it filled at the end of 1 minute would be 1 by 12 plus 1 by 18 minus 1 by 24. Just opposite of what we did in the last question. Because here the emptying pipe is slower than the filling pipes. So we'll get 7 by 72 as the part that is filled in 1 minute. So the remaining part would be 65 by 72. Because in the first minute, we had all the three pipes open and then we closed the emptying pipe. So now the question is the tank would have been filled in how many minutes? So we have to fill 65 parts out of 72 with the help of the first two pipes. So this would have been filled by X and Y. So that required time would be 65 upon 72. That is the total, what do we say? We discussed, work is equal to rate into time. So here we have to calculate the time. So it would be work upon rate. So the work is 65 parts have to be filled out of 72. That is the work. And that we divide by 1 by 12 plus 1 by 18. That is the rate at which they both, like the X and Y, fill the tank. So after calculation, we'll get that the tank would be filled in 6.5 minutes after the first pipe is closed. So this is the last question for the day. Pipe A can fill a tank in 8 hours. Due to the leak at the bottom, it takes 10 hours to fill the tank. In what time can the leak empty 3/5 of the tank? Sorry. Let the leak empty the full tank in X hours. So we see that if there wasn't a leak, the tank would have been filled in 8 hours. But because of the leak, we are filling it in 10 hours. So in 1 hour, the pipe fills the tank 1 by 8 and the leak empties it by 1 by x. So that would be 1 by 8 minus 1 by x equal to 1 by 10. By transposing, we'll get the value of x as 40. So now 40 is the 40 hours is the time that the leak would take to empty the total of the tank. That is the full tank. Now we have to empty only 3/5 of the tank. So we'll multiply 40 by 3 by 5 and get the answer as 24 hours. So that is for the questions today. And I'd also like to discuss a simple trick that we haven't discussed in this video or the last video. So I wanted you to get the basic method clear first, and now I'll try to tell you a simple trick that we can use in all the questions, I think, of the last video and this video as well. So like we had a question in which the we have to calculate how much time would the two pipes take to fill the tank. So let us do it like this. Wait a minute. We make it like r sorry r t w. Let us call the first pipe as a and the second as b. So the time that first a pipe took was 15 minutes. The second was 25 minutes. Now what we'll do is we'll take the LCM of 15 and 25 and assume it as the total work to be done. So that would be 75. So now we know that W equal to R into T. So R would be W by T. That is 17 by 15. So A's rate would be 5 and B's rate would be 3. So total A plus B that we have to calculate, sorry, A plus B would be 8. So now, as I've been saying for all this time, W equal to R into T. So T would be W by R. That is 75 by 8. And now, if you go back to that question, we know that this was our answer. So it's basically very simple to use this trick, and just with a little practice, you can get the hang of it. So let's solve the question that had an emptying pipe. So let me rub it. We'll take R, T, W, A, B, and here we'll be taking A plus of minus B. So that would essentially become A minus B. So we know that the time that A took was 8, that B, the leaking pipe, was 15. So the LCM would be 120, and the rate, now I think you will be able to calculate it. I'm not going to tell it every time. The rate would be 15 for A, 7 for B, 8 for B. So A minus B would be 7, and the time would be 120 by 7. If you want, you can go back and take a look that this was our answer, 120 by 7. So now let me rub it again. So this is a fairly easy and simple trick that you could use to solve all the questions in time and work. And thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session. And as Nelson Mandela said, a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. So I know these are trying times. We all are stuck at our homes due to the pandemic. But I would ask you to not lose hope and keep your preparations going at full pace. And if you have any problem, you could contact us at our social media links, and our Telegram group link is also in the description. And if you want to contact me personally, you would also find my social media links in the description below as well. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.